Make sure you're keeping an eye on your HELOC monthly payment. That's your home equity line of credit. You might be in for a nice surprise. Well, not a nice surprise. A 249.9% increase kind of surprise. Why is that? So the Feds just increased the federal funds rate again yesterday, 50 basis points or 0.5%. As you can see on this chart right here, every time the Feds make a move with the federal funds rate, it impacts prime rate. HELOCs, home equity lines of credit, are based on prime. And prime moves lock, key, and step with federal fund rate movement. If you took out a $50,000 HELOC last December or this January, you probably got an introductory rate of 3.5%. 3.5% equals $145 a month, because in the beginning, usually 5, maybe 10 years, that payment is based on interest only. So there's no principal included in that payment itself. Let's just see what has happened so far this year. As you can see clearly, prime rate has increased dramatically from 3.25% last December to 7.5% as of yesterday. How does that impact that same $50,000 line of credit? Again, $50,000 in January of this year on a HELOC at 3.5% had you at a $145 a month payment. As of yesterday, with that increase, you're looking at about $354. Why do I have 8.5 here? Because most HELOC rates are based on the prime rate, which you can Google, Wall Street Journal prime interest rate, plus 1%. So if the prime rate is 7.5, your HELOC rate is likely going to be 8.5. And that happens every time that prime rate moves, because this is an adjustable rate. Your HELOC is more than likely an adjustable rate. So what happens in February when the Feds meet again? They meet January 31 to start their 2-day meeting, and they will release their new monetary policy decision on February 1st. More than likely, there's going to be another 50 basis point increase. So your $354 a month payment that started out at $150 or $145 is now going to be $375 per month. More than likely February of next year, here in a couple of months. Bank on it. Now, what happens if your $50,000 a month HELOC or $50,000 home equity line of credit converts to a fully amortizing loan with fully amortizing payments? If the prime interest rate jumps up to 8%, your HELOC is likely going to be at 9%. So what does that do if it converts to a 10-year fully amortizing loan at 9%? Your $145 per month is now $507 a month, which is a 249.9% increase. It might be a good time for you to evaluate the benefits of combining your HELOC with your current mortgage, combining those together into one low interest rate.